Welcome everyone to the SA51B League Daily Recap for January 6, 2023, brought to you by the good folks at ImagineSports.com and IS Fans Productions. With us in the post-game booth today are Mel Allen, Red Barber, Erna Harwell, and the voice of the Bada Bing, Bob Uecker. In today's morning games at Great American Ballpark. In the first game in Cincinnati today under cloudy skies, Jim Rooker pitched a complete game for Brave Brew Crew to give his team a 3-2 victory over Stonewall Legion VII. Ernie Camacho took the loss in relief in Boston. Woodcliff Lakers lost to basement relegation 5-3. The relegation scored 4 in the bottom of the 8th off of a tiring Louis T. Briggs. Bombers continued their winning ways, besting Rockport Rock Chucks in a blowout 14-2. Rob Deere went 2 for 4 and had 5 ribbies in the Astrodome. Midland's Meatballs fell to Nolan Ryan and Ventnor Viceroys in a blowout 9-0. Ryan pitched a complete game 3-hitter for his third win against no losses. Bada Bing beat Mobby at home in another blowout 10-2. Travis Wood getting the easy victory. Sparrow Stingers took the first game against the Corvette Cruisers 6-3 in the second game today at Great American Ballpark under sunny skies. Nels Potter pitched a complete game for Brave Brew Crew to give his team a 8-4 victory over Stonewall Legion 7 in the second game at Braves Field before a small crowd of 16,673 under threatening skies. Scott Carl pitched a complete game shutout for the home squad to give basement relegation a 4-0 victory over Woodcliff Lakers in the second game today at Petco Park under sunny skies. Mike Hampton pitched a complete game for Briggs Bombers to give his team a 9-1 victory over Rockport Rock Chucks in the second game today at Astrodome. Steve Traxel pitched a no-hitter for Midland's Meatballs to give his team a 4-0 victory over Ventnor Viceroys. Mbappe beat Bada Bing by a score of 5-2, winning pitcher Brown, losing pitcher Willis. Willis was ejected in the top of the fourth by home plate umpire Al Barlick for arguing balls and strikes in Boston playing on grass before a large crowd of 34,675. Corvette Cruisers beat Sparrow Stingers, scoring 11 runs to the home club's 1. The Cruisers had 13 hits, the Stingers had 8 hits and they made 1 error. Mike O'Neill started for the Stingers and took the loss to bring his record to 0-2. He pitched 4.0 innings, giving up 6 runs, all of which were earned. He faced 23 men, throwing 76 pitches, 42 for strikes. Carl Willis came into the game in relief of O'Neill and did not factor into the decision. He pitched 3.2 innings, giving up 2 runs, all of which were earned. Lilyquist pitched 0.1 innings, giving up 3 runs, all of which were earned. Aaron Laffey started for the Cruisers and got the win to improve his record to 1-0. He pitched 9.0 innings, giving up 1 run, which was earned. He faced 35 men, throwing 118 pitches. Here is the scoring summary of today's game. Top of the first, Boog Powell hit a sacrifice fly to center. Grote scored. Bottom of the third, Lecroy homered deep to left. Jay Gibson scored. Bottom of the fourth, Josh Gibson homered deep down the left field line. R. Thomas scored. Stanky scored. Bottom of the fifth, Damond Buford grounded to short, forcing Reg Jackson at second. Ensberg scored. Quintana to third, De Buford to first. R. Thomas singled down the left field line. Quintana scored. De Buford to third. Bottom of the eighth, Lecroy lined a single to right. Appling scored. Jay Gibson to second. Ensberg grounded a double down the third base line. Jay Gibson scored. Lecroy to third. Ferrer grounded a single between first and second. Lecroy scored. Ensberg scored. Lecroy got today's game-winning hit, his second. Sparrow Stingers hit no doubles in today's game, no triples, no home runs, 1 ribby. B. Powell got his 11th 1-sack fly. B. Powell got his first no sacrifice hits, no stolen bases, no caught stealings, 1 error from DC, no passed balls. Sparrow Stingers hit into 1 double play in today's game. Jay Vizcaino hit into his second current hit streaks for Sparrow Stingers. Red Smith has hit in 4 straight, Yastrzemski has hit in 3 straight, Laudner has hit in 3 straight, and DC has hit in 3 straight, and Sparrow Stingers left 7 men on. Corvette Cruisers hit 3 doubles in today's game. 2 doubles from Appling giving him 5 on the year, and Ensberg hit his second, no triples, 2 home runs, Jay Gibson hit his 7th, and Lecroy hit his second 11 ribbies. 3 ribbies from Jay Gibson giving him 23 on the year, 3 ribbies from Lecroy giving him 9 on the year, Ensberg got his 4th, 2 ribbies from Ferrer giving him 2 on the year, De Buford got his 2nd, and R. Thomas got his 6th. No sac flies, no sacrifice hits, no stolen bases, no caught stealings, no errors, no passed balls. Corvette Cruisers hit into 1 double play in today's game. Stanky hit into his first current hit streaks for Corvette Cruisers, Jay Gibson has hit in 4 straight, Quintana has hit in 8 straight, and R. Thomas has hit in 3 straight, and Corvette Cruisers left 8 men on in today's 3rd games at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati under sunny skies. Lloyd Brown pitched a complete game for Brave Brew Crew to give his team a 8-3 victory over Stonewall Legion 7i. In other games, Mbappe beat Bada Bing by a score of 4-1. Midlands Meatballs beat Ventnor Viceroys by a score of 5-2. Briggs Bombers beat Rockport Rock Chucks by a score of 7-1. Basement Relegation beat Woodcliff Lakers by a score of 4-1. Corvette Cruisers shut out Sparrow Stingers 3-0. Winning pitcher Wilcox, losing pitcher Allen.
Today's best performers were Willie Keeler, who had the best RC performance today for Brave Brew Crew in the 2nd game today at Great American Ballpark. He created 3.2 runs on 3 hits, including 1 home run, 1 double, and Nolan Ryan had the best game score today for Ventnor Viceroys. He scored 88.0. Here is your SA51B League injuries report. For Bada Bing, Hansen, Eric, out for 1 more day, 1 more game. For Corvette Cruisers, Kruger, Bill, out for 1 more day, 1 more game. For Woodcliff Lakers, Pagliarulo, Mike, out for 11 more days, 10 more games. Here are the current standings in the East Division. Corvette Cruisers has a record of 9-6 and has a lead over Brave Brew Crew, who has a record of 7-8. Sparrow Stingers has a record of 7-8. Stonewall Legion VII has a record of 7-8 in the Central Division. Bada Bing has a record of 9-6 and has a lead over Mbappe, who has a record of 9-6. Midlands Meatballs has a record of 6-9. Ventnor Viceroys has a record of 6-9 in the West Division. Briggs Bombers has a record of 13-2 and has a lead over Basement Relegation, who has a record of 7-8. The Bombers have now won 8 in a row. Woodcliff Lakers has a record of 7-8. Rockport Rock Chucks has a record of 3-12. Thanks for listening to today's